All right, let's get into March dividends from my dividend portfolio. And I'll click here, dividend portfolio. And right now I have 63 companies I'm invested in. And of the 63, I have them allocated between 3 and 1%. If you're curious which companies they are, just click in the description below. I'll put a link to the pie that I have at M1 Finance. So you see the portfolio is up to $21,525. But I'm more concerned with what dividends I'm getting from this portfolio. So here are all the companies that paid me a dividend within March, with the exception of Lockheed, because I bought this after the ex-dividend date, so it didn't pay me a dividend yet. It will pay me one in June. So let's go over to the total dividends. And for March, I've filled it out here. I've put the date that I received the money in my M1 account. You can see some logos here. You'll recognize these names and these logos. So dollar amounts are not very impressive, but I'm just starting out with this dividend portfolio. On Exxon, I almost paid $9. That's pretty good. Prudential, $6. But you see they're, a dollar, $2, $3 for most of them. But as I deposit more and more money into the this account, it's going to buy more and more stock, and these dividends will continue to go up. So if you can see here, the total for March is 67.35. And let me go over to my tracking sheet here really quick. And these are all the companies again. And these companies will pay every March, June, September, and December. And the only exception is Realty Income. It pays every month, which is nice. So what I'll go over next is the dividend raises that I received for these companies, and looks like we got a total of let's see here, how many do we get? Yeah, we'll count them up here, but I thought there was 12. Let's see here. So the first one we got here was Intel. They raised their dividend from 33 cents to 35 cents, so they increased it by 5.3%. And then Aflac, they raised their dividend up to 33 cents, so they increased it by 17%. And Pfizer, they increased their dividend by a penny for a 2.6% increase. And Amgen, they increased their dividend by 10%. And not all these companies are going to increase their dividend in the same quarter. So the next quarter in June, some of these companies will be increasing their dividends. So next one is Prudential. They increased their dividend by 5 cents for a 4.5% increase. And then Yum Brands, you know them from Taco Bell, is one of the restaurants they have in their portfolio, and they raised their dividend by 3 cents, increasing it by 6.4%. And 3M, they raised their dividend by a penny for a 0.6% increase. And then Avista, which is a power company, they raised their dividend here by about 2 cents for a 4.4% increase. And or Realty Income, they increased their dividend by 0.42%, and it doesn't sound very impressive, but I think they increased their dividend more than once annually. So hopefully we'll see more increases here coming soon. And next, Unilever, they increased their dividend 3 cents for a 6% dividend increase. Home Depot, they increased their dividend by 15 cents, so a 10% increase. And next is Waste Management. They increased their dividend by 3 cents for a 5.5% increase. And then T. Rowe Price, they raised their dividend by 18 cents for a big 20% increase. So very nice. So again, the total for the dividends for March were 67.35, and the dividend raises were $2.12 of that. So if these companies hadn't have raised their dividends, my dividends only would have been $65 for the month. So I had 28 companies pay dividends on 13 different days, and 12 companies raised their dividend for the quarter, and I've got 63 companies right now in the portfolio. So I added APD, LMT, WPC, uh, FitB, and DLR. So coming up, you'll see those in my videos. So again, 67.35 for the month, and I'll go back to January when I first started doing these videos, and we started at 37.41 in January, and February 39.44, and increasing to 67.35. And of course, you can see the breakdown of what percentage each month represents. So March is of course going to be larger because it represents 50% of my portfolio. So if you want to again check out what's in my portfolio, click below. I've got a link to M1 that shows my pie, and check out April. We'll see what my dividends are then. Thanks for watching.